I knew you were going to do that.
Where's Princess Leia?
You know I'm going to speak. She's right behind you. If you want to, we'll just count down verbally and just hold her in front of the camera.
No, that's not right. Seriously, that's not right. Princess Leia needs to be represented there. If Colonel Mustard's being represented, if that abomination Jar Jar Pickles is being represented, Princess Leia should be represented. She's a lot more important than Jar Jar Pickles.
Really? Then why is Jar Jar Pickles on the show every week?
Because you made it.
No, that is a subjective opinion.
No, it's because you made it.
No, you're just picking on me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You just don't like Princess Leia, do you? Just this is where it comes down to. I think.
See, now you're making it personal.
I'm not making it personal.
You just made it personal.
I think you should include her.
Because there's no picture of the Judge of Justice with her live presence.
You know what, though? It's
no picture can do
not
that.
Fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair because you have an animal that you have Princess Leia that is not represented with her ambiance and her presence just from a picture. It does not do her justice.
She should be represented.
She is represented. We're talking about her right now. We've been doing this whole time as you're going on. You're attacking me on the show, accusing me of hating Princess Leia. By the way, Maya's here.
Yeah.
We should probably do the introduction. Hello, folks. Welcome to this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. Tonight we are live. And what you are seeing right now is the lunar eclipse from about a week and a half ago. I was up early in the morning filming it. This is the beginning of totality, is an hour and 10-minute video condensed down to 10 minutes for our countdown. And if it looks like it's moving around a lot, it's because blame the Earth's rotation. And I have to reposition.
Or maybe James is just rotating.
Well, you suggesting that everything rotates around me?
Maybe that's what you're suggesting. I don't know.
No, you just said it.
I just said maybe you're rotating.
Okay, which means everything's stationary. Okay. No grass.
Yeah, nothing moves. Nothing moves.
Oh, Maya said we got to share. Got to do that.
Oh, I did that already, James.
Well, you know, you just insinuated flat Earth. You are promoting flat Earth, Svea.
I don't know, James. I don't know.
You said it.
It's too late.
It's
too late.
You said it. Share. I'm doing it now. Are you doing it?
I already did.
Did you?
Maybe I should tag you when I share it because then you can see that I actually did it.
I don't know. Okay, sharing.
You know what you need? You need one of those telescopes that automatically tracks the.
Yeah, I don't spend money. This is old school right there, moving around. That and it makes the moon like it's jumping around, and that we live in a crazy world.
Well, you know,
but according to today, we live on a flat Earth.
Well, you know, you know what? You all should have a picture of Leia and the pickles.
According to Maya.
Yeah, so I mean that is a proclamation. Yes. Okay. Credits. Yes.
Next week will be Princess Leia and Jar Jar Pickles. So Svea 50% likes that.
Yeah. So just thinking back to my college days and when I actually took an astronomy lesson and learned about those telescopes that actually track the moon and whatever, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, this is what happens. It just moves out of your field of view.
This is how Galileo did it. People remember his name.
Yeah, that's true.
Maya says at the end credits.
Yes.
I'll have to work on that. So tonight we are doing, this Sunday is the 98th Academy Awards, and we're going to be going over the movies, reviewing the movies that have the most nominations. And there are some definitely movies worth seeing on that from one of the research doing today. As I get ready for the show, Svea's live on location from a hotel room with Princess Leia taking her bed.
Yes, we're going to be at Long Beach Powwow. I actually didn't put that on social media. I just been so busy all week. Yeah, it's exciting. We're here at Long Beach Powwow. It's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, viewers are popping in. Folks, let us know who you are, where you're from.
Yes, we love
And then
seeing
Svea says
people signing
compromise.
in.
Well, Maya says compromise, my friend. Yes.
Right?
50% Leia, 50% Jar Jar Pickles.
But it's not just about James. It's not the James show.
Nope.
It's 50% my show.
Yep.
So just saying.
Well, you have Princess Leia is like you holding Princess Leia, you're showing her live on the show. How many times does Jar Jar Pickles make a live appearance as compared to Princess Leia?
You could just make Jar Jar Pickles just have a you could have him on as many times as you want. I won't
But he's
like
not on
it.
live.
Huh?
He's not on live. The only way to have Princess Leia is live.
Yes, but you know all you need to do is just pull him off of your shelf and he's done in the show.
No, he's over in the producer's booth.
Yeah, right.
He's doing the sound and editing, all that.
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
All right, never misjudge the intellectual capacity of a 16-year-old jar of pickles.
I just think that that is probably going to be getting near the whole not healthy to be around situation.
Yeah, if you've only opened the jar of pickles, that sure ain't going to happen.
It's probably scary.
We are totality of those lunar eclipse right now.
Oh, cool.
Totality. Toward the end of the countdown, we will have.
What day was this?
Totality.
What day was this?
That was like Monday morning, Tuesday morning last week. Caroline's on.
Hey, Caroline, welcome. Because it was really cool. When were we driving home? We were driving home on Saturday night, and I feel like we were driving home on Saturday night last week, and the moon was like so orange, and it was super it was kind of between a full moon. So it just was kind of this really cool shape. Did not look like it looked like it was oblong. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, I saw that when we were doing street medicine last week. We got to talk about that tonight a little bit. Street medicine, and we watched the moon coming up over the horizon. We're visiting another encampment of unhoused, because that's the word you have to say. And that was pretty spectacular watching coming up over the little San Bernardino Mountains, Chocolate Mountains, east of the Coachella Valley, east and a bit south. Okay, 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
I know. It's so this intro always goes so fast. It feels like it shouldn't because it's like 10 minutes, but then it's like, dang, it's already.
It's 1/10 the length of the regular show. I mean, it always goes quick.
It always
so
feels.
For the time we freeze the clock, like, right, let's see. If I did this, we'd have extra time.
Yeah, right.
Now I'm making us run late. Okay, I continued it.
Okay.
The moon is still in totality. It'll soon be coming out of totality, folks. The moon will return as soon as it quits jumping around the screen.
Yeah.
I do it more and more because it was actually, I was moving the tripod back because it was starting to go over, like the roof of my house was getting in the way, and I had to move the tripod back to keep that thing in front of me at 3:30 in the morning.
Nice.
We're starting to get totality. It's coming out of totality. We get a little sunlight.
Wow.
So
it's the moon the moon fully was eclipsed.
Fully eclipsed. It's coming out of totality. You're starting to have a little bit of sunlight touching the edge there.
Yeah.
It'll be on the left side.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely see in the last like 30 seconds. I could have got the whole thing, but I was good after moving the tripod for a good hour and 10 minutes.
Wow.
Coming out, and we have 1 minute and 3 seconds left, folks, till we start the show. Covering movies that have been nominated for the most Academy Awards for this Sunday's Oscars, which I don't normally watch, but for the purposes of the show, and I really came to appreciate some of those movies. Coming out of totality. People walked on that, and people will in the next 5 years.
No. There's a dog barking outside.
Hey, move. Be still.
And that's so funny. There's a dog that's barking. Like, we noticed there's a dog that's been barking outside. And usually it's pretty quiet, but there's a dog that's been barking all evening.
That's not Princess Leia in the background?
That is Princess Leia in the background. She's reacting to the dog outside.
Okay, but anyway, 7, 5,
4,
3,
2,
1. Showtime. Moon, be still. It's time for Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Svea and James Hermes. On tonight's show, movies nominated for the 98th Academy Awards. Actors don't need GPS, they just follow the spotlight. It's time to start the show. Dang. I got dizzy.
Sorry.
Gotcha. Folks, welcome to this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk.
Hello, everyone. So if you have not watched our show before, please like and subscribe, share this video with all your friends. It's really fun. We do this every week out of the kindness of our hearts, just to kind of share what's going on with our businesses. And then, we love to chat and just talk late night on Friday night.
Because we don't go clubbing. This is our club. You joined our club. We're clubbing.
Yes, so it's going to be a really fun time, guys. And we, of course, love for you to be here with us. And we, of course, love it when people comment. We like seeing that because it just shows that we're not alone. We're not talking to our computer screens like crazy people. Like Carol Ann's like, hey, happy Friday, everyone. Maya says, hello, thank you for being here. And Maya also says, share, share, share.
Y'all do it. Times 500 that Maya put up there, all those hundreds.
Yes. So generally how we start the show is we ask James, so what's been going on with Elk Rack Traders?
At which point I start thinking, going, which of the great news shall I share? We're still at Village Fest on Thursday nights. We were there last night. I did get some messages going, how come you're not streaming? Well, the camera's kind of messing up. People like it when we stream. I usually stream for about 20, 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes of the show, of us showing. And we'll be doing it next week. Just some problems with the camera because it was out of batteries. So we'll be doing that. Otherwise, getting ready for the show season. We've got people ordering from us. You can find us there. And fun things happening. There's some good, interesting news to share from the last couple of weeks. We get to the personal stories. With that, I know that somebody's particularly busy because I'm here in the studios of Elk Rack Traders and our portion of the Late Night Craft Talk studio co-op right now, while Svea's in the mobile unit.
Yes.
The mobile rental room.
Yes. So we are actually going to be at the Long Beach powwow this weekend. So we already set up our space more than halfway. And so tomorrow morning, we're going to go up early and go over and finish it so we can be open in time for the powwow to start. We're trying. It's a lot of
remember today is smart because she's staying in a Holiday Inn.
No, I'm not staying in a Holiday Inn. I'm staying in a hotel.
A hotel. Wasn't Holiday, didn't that commercial?
That was actually a movie, actually. It was based off of a movie from the from the film noir era.
We will have to look that up because we're talking about movies.
It's with Fred Astaire and it's with Bing Crosby.
Those
excellent
movies.
Movie. The guy says, I want to have a hotel where all I do is only work on the holidays.
I wonder if that's the same hotel that, there's another famous movie that I really like that's about hotels, and it's a fun family movie. It's about a dude who doesn't like his mother.
That's not a family movie.
Shower. Huh?
That's not a family movie.
That's you don't like the Bates Motel?
A movie called Psycho.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
If your family's full of nuts, and mine is definitely not normal.
Are you saying that your family is like the Psycho family?
We have our moments. Changing the subject, it's almost St. Patrick's Day.
It is almost St. Patrick's Day. What are you guys planning on doing?
I plan on, what day is the St. Patrick's Day? Sunday or Monday?
Tuesday.
No,
Wednesday. Wednesday.
So somebody let us know in the comments, when is St. Patrick's Day? And then we get on to that part.
Tuesday.
All right. We haven't been live for a couple of weeks because last Friday I was in Amboy Crater near Amboy, California. Way the heck, it's still like 55 miles from 29 Palms going north. Way the heck out there, running a service project with the Bureau of Land Management. We had about 40 people there. And I had to play medic as well as leader on it and put it together. We had 5 people from the BLM personnel. And those of you that see me on Facebook, should I cover this part?
Sure. And then I'll talk about Dancy Bear a little bit more.
We'll cut back. We need to do a Dancy Bear. I thought you were still talking about that.
No. Talk about your...
No. I want to hear about Dancy Bear first.
Okay. So we have a few powwows coming up. We are at Long Beach Powwow this weekend. Next weekend, we're going to be at, or not next weekend, the following month in April, we're going to be at ASU Powwow. And assuming we got into Stanford, we're going to be at the Stanford Powwow. So we have 3 powwows in a row: Long Beach, ASU, and Stanford. So, and then then we have a break until the fall. So then in the fall, we do San Manuel, we do Bishop, we do San Ynez, then we do Red Mountain, and we do Indio, and then we do Fresno. So just so you guys know, that's like kind of our year plan of the powwows that we're attending, just because I just want to make sure everyone knows we are going to powwows. We're not going to powwows anymore. I heard, actually, it was so interesting. I heard from one of my vendor friends. He's like, a lot of my customers are saying that you guys aren't going to powwows anymore. I'm like, what are you talking about? We didn't cancel powwows. We're going to powwows. So just so you guys know, we are going to powwows. We've kept the same schedule for probably the past 4 years. There was a powwow we dropped just because it's just too difficult for my mom to go. My mom, it's really difficult for her to be out in the heat. And so we dropped one powwow. Used to be Verona we would go to, but it just got too hot for her. It's hot very, very, very often. It's very, 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 very hot. And it's too hot for her. So we are not going to Verona anymore, but Verona Powwow is still happening. And then we pick it up at San Manuel. So,
yeah.
And then, go ahead.
I'm about to say, we used to be able to see us side by side, our booths. It's Verona Powwow.
Yeah, it's just, it's hard to go to that one for us. But I wish it was a different time of the year where it's not so hot. Like maybe if it could be in the spring or something, it'd be much better. But
it depends, because most of the years it seems okay to me, but I live on the surface of the sun.
Yeah, you do. Maybe it's like when you go to Verona, it's like you're in like Hawaii vacation.
It seems like I'm going to the Arctic sometimes. I mean,
yeah,
10 degrees or more degrees cooler. I mean, just in India on Thursday, it's going to be 108.
Yeah.
I do live where it's hot.
Yes, this is true.
Okay. We good?
Yes.
Okay. We do have a powwow calendar to show everybody. We need to go through that right quick. Just to go through it, because we are on powwow season. Big time right now. This is a first one right there, Hamul Indian Village. Their first traditional gathering coming up March 22nd, right there in Hamul, California. Got some friends that live near there to watch the show. Also coming up, the big one, Cal State Long Beach, tomorrow and this Sunday. Look for Dancing Bear Indian Trader. Also coming up, and this is just powwows over the next few weeks, we do have the 2026 Youth Special Powwow, March 21st in San Diego at the Black Hourglass Community Field. Richard in that one? Yep, he's AD on that one.
Okay.
Arena director. There's been a number of one-day powwows over in San Diego County.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that one. There's been a couple like one last weekend. Some little one-dayers I got invited to them. I'm so busy with school I had to turn them down. It kind of stinks. All right, we also have coming up. We have the UC Davis powwow coming up April 4th, so a little under a month. And I think we have one or two, save the date, the Marin powwow coming up. Kentfield Campus Gymnasium, probably there in Marin. And we have, that's it. So that's what we have for powwows coming up. And Svea went someplace. Okay. We'll continue the story. There was a little before we started the show. There was a little. Oh wait, gotta say it right now. We have the gotta play switchboard operator. Wendy Hodge says, "Carol Ann Blackwood, happy Friday" on that one. So there's been some technical difficulties with Savannah hotel room with the internet right there. He was doing really good there for a while, but we'll wait till she comes back. To finish the story, those of you who have me on Facebook saw something that happened Saturday last weekend in the Amboy Crater. So I'm sitting back, I'm talking to a law enforcement officer from Bureau of Land Management, and then he pulls away to go do some patrol. And there's some people that came from the service project to get some water, fill up. And I'm talking to one, walked behind my truck, and then saw this. There we go. Saw this little sucker. So this is not something we've ever shown on the show before. It's me when my country boy habits, I guess, whatever. But yes, that is a sidewinder. And that is me taking a hoe and scooching it so I can lift it up and put it way out in the desert under a big old creosote bush. So yes, I do handle rattlesnakes like that. I've done it before. I've just never had anybody shoot pictures, and we have video, which makes it a lot more interesting. So yes, I do those things. Just to show it, let's go and bring up the video. So, because we've never had anything like this on the show before with me doing this kind of stuff. And Svea got a kick out of it. Yes, a nope rope, Wendy. So here's actually the video. I didn't know until a couple days later that this actually existed when somebody sent it to me. This is real. As soon as it loads up, here it is. Oh boy. You can see the sidewinder moving.
Surprising that he hasn't rattled yet.
No, it's kind of cold down here. We just want him to go.
He's
Get a
coming
picture with me in
toward.
it.
Okay.
I still want a copy. Let's just move you this way. Let's move you this way. Come on, wait. Yes, that was me moving that. Hoping Svea comes over. I'm going to see if she get a message from her. Anyway, so I ended up taking that sidewinder, which is only like this long, really. They don't get big. This one was very lethargic. It had just already eaten probably a lizard. You can see a little bulge in it. And it only rattled, like it kind of rattled a couple of times. Needless to say, there was a lot of people going, "Dude, you're hunting a rattlesnake." Yes. At one point, I had to get over. I was on my belly, halfway underneath that the white truck that you can see in the video, trying to coax that rattlesnake out was hugging a wheel to get it out so I could wrap it around the hoe and get it out in the desert away from everybody. Svea's back.
Yeah, sorry.
What
I
happened?
actually ended up having, I messaged you, I ended up having like a mild allergic reaction to a lotion I put on my face and hand. And so I just ran to the bathroom, rinsed it off, and I also took some allergy medicine. So I needed to go take care of myself. Okay.
Yeah, I see the message now. I was looking over and I didn't see the little light thing. I just figured it might have been a technical issue.
Yeah, no.
But I just got done playing the rattlesnake video.
Yeah, cool. I know.
Yeah.
James is like the ace of all trades.
And the master of none.
Yes. I mean, you could just know that if there's ever any kind of apocalypse, you just go over to James' house. I mean, you just know if you go over there, you will be okay because you will be able to survive. So everyone, the plan is we're going over to James' house.
So if there's the apocalypse, go to James.
Everyone.
Party at my house?
Yeah. Party at your house.
Or somebody, I already know somebody's gonna be calling me up at some point like, "There's a snake, how do I remove it?" I went, "Does it rattle?" No. Then is the head bigger than the body? No. You're good. But yes,
I'm thankful we haven't seen those at our house.
What's that?
I'm thankful we haven't seen those at our house. Because if we do, we have dogs.
You see me with the scorpions.
I for sure have a dog that would be bit in the face. Mochi.
Not unusual. Kelly Jo Miller, Snake Adventures. There's somebody that's got some cool ass stories. Kelly Jo. All right. Having some. I'm looking at what is the Wendy's got a comment here. Maya Jones having some Kyle Cannon. What about you?
What's
What?
that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wendy, what is called canon?
I
Cool
don't know.
canon.
This is funny though.
I'm not a prepper. I just been raised out in the country. We had lots of rattlesnakes and
James
stuff
just
like
knows,
that.
but James just knows how to survive anything. So basically, if you go to his house and there's some crazy, you'll be okay.
Got an interesting life, I'll say that much. Okay.
Yes.
So that's what we got. That was the big thing I've been looking forward to show all week to see how people do it.
Yeah.
When I go to work at the clinic on Tuesday, all those healthcare workers, I'm going to show that picture just because it's so unique. And I'm going to wonder how many are going thinking, dude, you are nuts. It wasn't a big deal either. Though, everybody watching, they're like, whoa. And then they're watching me go off. And then like all the women are like, you're brave or you're crazy. The men are going, I used to pick up rattlesnakes. I would have cut its head off. I would have eaten it. I'm like, then why didn't you go pick it up?
You know what? Yeah, it's not hard to move snakes. Even a rattlesnake, you just have a stick and you just keep their head away from you. They're pretty calm when you use that hook thing. You just kind of just leave them, help them go along their way.
Depends on the breed. If that was a Mojave Green, I would not be not that relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Them suckers are aggressive.
Yeah.
And dangerous with their neurotoxin. They've got a hybrid of neuro and a hemotoxin.
Yeesh.
They are nasty. Okay. Wendy says it's mashed tatties, cabbage, and kale mixed with leeks. Cold cannon.
Okay. So Maya's actually asking a thing, trying to find a corned beef brisket and cabbage on a budget. It's so easy. You just do cabbage and then slice your meat really thin like brisket and you're good.
Bingo.
Because brisket, as far as I understand, brisket is just really thin. It's a very lean meat. It can be fatty, but you can actually get lean cuts of brisket. And it's also like you brine it with there's ways to brine it where you can do it yourself. It's like a kind of brine.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Show subject?
Yes.
All right, folks. Tonight we are covering the movies with the most nominations, and a couple of them have a lot. Well, I'm looking at the list. Definitely two of them have a lot of nominations, one in particular. So this is our night talking about those Oscar movies we're going to be reviewing. But before we do that, a lot of you already know that we do. This is a collaborative business between Dancing Bear Indian Trader and Elk Crack Traders. But we do have a sponsor.
Hold on, Shane.
It's not Princess Leia. Waiting.
They're going crazy outside the dogs. Hold on, Shane.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Come on. Trying to pause my screen. Hold on, Shane.
Okay. Well, Savea's gone, folks. We're going to be talking about our favorite movies, but right now, we are obligated by our sponsors, Quarantinos. You haven't heard from them in a while, but with the show subject, they wanted to go ahead and have us come on. Hello, Princess Leia. Let's just stare at her all right.
Yes. She's like, no. I have to hold her because she's just being very sensitive because the dogs are they're just barking.
You're wild up and they're relaxing at the same time. That's two dynamics happening.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are obligated by our sponsor that they wanted to show their movies that they're putting out in theaters. Yes, Quarantinos has a movie production, a movie studio, their own, that they put out their movies. And so we're debuting one of their movies here. So Svea, we need to be interested. Wow, aren't you interested in Quarantino's movies?
Yes, I love Quarantino movies. They're the best movies ever.
They are. They're amazing. Let's look at this one. This should be amazing video.
Content, just so you guys know, it's not sponsored at all. They're not paying us anything. We just love Quarantino's movies. They're the best movies ever.
Let's look at this amazing trailer.
Producers of
Coming to your
Quarantinos
theaters
comes a
nearby.
tale of an ordinary house cat.
You interrupted it. Svea, how could you with this amazing Quarantino
Sorry.
made
I'm sorry.
movie produced?
From the producers of Quarantinos comes a tale of an ordinary house cat. One bite, and everything changes. Quarantino's cat food, fuel for heroes. The amazing Quarantino cat, an armored menace, bent on tearing the city apart. Yet when the world needs a paw to hold it together, he won't back down. This fall, a new legend rises.
Wow. I'm going to be first in line to see that movie with the hero cat from Quarantino.
Yes, I love that. That is so amazing. That looks, if you Princess Leia's like that, looks like the best.
I saw her eyes go boing and her go, wow.
Look at.
She's recovering from that trailer, watching that movie trailer.
She's literally like.
She's got burned out from the amazingness of that movie.
Yes.
So we had to show Quarantino's movie right there. And so, folks, go out and see it.
Yes. You know,
coming to a theater near you or Quarantino Shopping Center.
It's going to be at your local theater. So just make sure that when you see it, go see it. It's going to be the best movie. You are going to love it.
You can go see it at the fancy movie theaters with that are independently owned with their own folding chairs. You can see it at such theaters as Hamul, Bombay Beach, Quartzsite, Arizona, Amboy is there, and what's a little dig? Yes, Santa Isabel. Coming to a country theater near you. Bring a pad for the folding chairs. Bring a sitting pad.
No, Quarantinos didn't get bought out. They must, and they just have not been pushing us to Spontino to tell us people about them.
We did address it when they found out we're doing a movie night that they said, hey, show some of our movies. We're like, we have to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Movie time. All right, folks.
Yes.
We want to go over for the movies that we're going to review tonight. We went with the ones with the most nominations. We're going to talk about each one. Sinners, 16 nominations, a record amount of nominations for any movie in the history of the Academy Awards in the nearly 100 year history. And then One Battle After Another, 13 nominations is it ain't 16, but that's no slouch at all. Frankenstein with 9 nominations, Marty Supreme with 9, Sentimental Value with 9, and Hamnet. It's going to be a little different when we talk about that one with 8 nominations. At least we're not talking about a movie like whatever that one with the sea creature and the water and the human relationship.
Yeah. Well, at least these are a good, it's not an extremely long list of movies to go see. I mean, definitely it's something, if you read the synopsis or you hear, if it sounds interesting, go check it out.
Definitely. Some we're not so familiar with, some we are. I did have to do some research today. It took a fair amount of the afternoon to the evening to get these lined up to get to know them. But the first movie we're actually going to talk about, and we're going to give a quick synopsis of it, is going to be, fixing it up here, is going to be the movie Sinners. This is actually, it's a vampire flick, but not what you think. So the synopsis is a Southern Gothic horror film by Ryan Coogler about twin World War I veteran brothers, Smoke and Stack by Michael B. Jordan. Folks, I believe that is the guy that played Killmonger in the Black Panther.
Does he play both of the characters?
He plays both of them, twin brothers.
Okay, that's interesting. That's cool.
Who returned to Jim Crow era Mississippi. Circa the movie takes place actually 1932. That's what it said. Mississippi to open a blues juke joint, only to face supernatural threats from vampires and local evils, blending historical drama, racism, religion, and music in an allegorical tale of freedom and damnation. Wow. Rotten Tomatoes score of 97%. That is high.
Wow. That sounds cool. I always like the vintage the movies that are of that era.
Yeah.
With all the of course there's terrible, there's terrible situations, social issues at that point, but just the the beauty of the cars and the fashion and all of the beautiful, like how everything was back then, the designs of all the advertising and all that. Like, I love all that. I love the era, like the 30s and 40s. Love it.
Definitely. Folks, if you don't know what a juke joint is, it's basically like a not famous singers come in and sing. It's basically go in and just freestyle and just play what they want, and it's typically blues.
And Mississippi would be like jazz.
Yeah, they're more, they're in Alabama, whatnot, or New Orleans. But the South, they're locked in the 1930s, 20s, all the way to the 1970s. I believe there's a lot of juke joints right there. Matter of fact, there is a documentary we talked about on the show before called Last of the Mississippi Jukes. You can actually watch it on YouTube. The music. Okay, I love the blues. And I've watched it so many times. You can watch it on YouTube. The music is great, and it's just about the last in that part of Mississippi, or in general, the last of that style juke joints. It's in the basement of an abandoned building, I think, like an old bank or something like that. But just super cool. This movie, I got to tell you, I'm going to watch this tomorrow night. Like, you can watch it on HBO Max. It came out like last March, I believe.
Oh, cool.
And I like vampire flicks, but this one, I'll tell you about a scene. I watched on YouTube today. I just watched some of the scenes, and it looks, even me, I'm kind of going, whoa, with it. There is some gore. It is a type of horror movie. You got some stuff like that, but there's so many other allegorical things. But at one point, and I'm not going to totally give this away, but the cinematography, they did one long pan shot. They have this guy playing the blues, and the way he does it, it's said to be to attract the spirits of performers and artists from the past and the future. And so you got this guy dressed up like he's early 1930s. He's playing the guitar, and he's singing, and the camera starts panning around to the audience, kind of dancing to it, and then it would pan around more, and it showed like a rapper from the 90s, and then it had a rock star, and it's panning around and intermixed dancing, and they did a bit of a remix of the guy's music, and it started kind of shifting, and it showed like a Japanese performer from the 12th century. It showed a Roman. It showed some other eras, and then like a dude looks like he's in the future. There'll probably be a rock star in the future, but the way they blended it, oh my God, it was great. The way they did it was so amazing. And some of the fight scenes, granted, yes, it is. You can be considered a horror movie, but this looks really good. I've been excited to see a movie in a while. I want to see this tomorrow.
So vampire movies for sure are going to unfortunately have a bit of goriness to them, because just the nature of what vampires are, right?
Yeah. Though Grandpa Munster was a vampire, we didn't see any gore. So I'm actually excited to see this. There's a lot of buzz. About this. And the dude who played Killmonger, I'm not seeing his name right. Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
He's just a damn good actor.
Yeah. He was excellent. He was excellent in Black Panther. He did an amazing job. And his character was a real major part of that movie.
Oh yeah. Black Panther, both Black Panther movies were just fantastic. I particularly liked the first one, but yeah, those were just like, when I saw that, it blew my mind going, this is a comic book movie? This is freaking great.
Yeah.
It's awesome. We ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. The next one we have is with 16, I believe it was 13 nominations, is we have One Battle After Another. Talk about different. You want to read the summary, shall I?
I can read it. Washed up revolutionary Bob exists in a state of stoned paranoia, surviving off-grid with his spirited, self-reliant daughter, Willa. When his evil nemesis resurfaces after 16 years and she goes missing, the former radical scrambles to find her, father and daughter both battling the consequences of his past.
with a Rotten Tomatoes score of 94%.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
I've seen this. I've actually seen this movie. I'm not a big cinephile. I would describe it as definitely a cross of No Country for Old Men, which is a hard movie. I mean, that's a hard edge movie, and The Big Lebowski.
Mm-hmm.
If you can imagine a marriage of those type of movies, this was it. And I kind of think I mentioned on the show a little bit, but like Leonardo DiCaprio as the Big Lebowski type character is pretty funny. But the one that really got me was Sean Penn is in this, playing a character called Colonel Shaw. And you just want to pity him and smack him in the face at the same time.
Yeah.
It is definitely a really good movie. What I kind of like is that a lot of it was actually filmed around Walter's camp and south of there on Highway, I believe is 95, out there along the Colorado River. I've been to those places multiple times. When I was watching the movie, I'm like, been there, recognize that. And a week later, I was walking over and I went, this is where they filmed this. So kind of cool from my part. A lot of the areas I filmed chase scenes, I've been on those roads many a time. But how do you describe it? I mean, you got a revolutionary and they get caught, they get found out, they got to split up. And, the rest of it is the Leonardo DiCaprio's daughter is caught up in this mess and gets taken by Colonel Shaw, and Leonardo's got to find her, and it's just kind of a long chase and recovery movie, and it's out there a little bit, but it's supposed to be an fictional universe that weirdly enough kind of mirrors the society today, what we're looking at. There's nothing going to go on that part, but this is another really good movie you might want to consider. It's just a little different. It's kind of odd.
Well, it's not Leonardo DiCaprio having to fight a bear.
I like The Revenant.
So, maybe he'll actually win an award this time. Again,
He did for The Revenant.
I know. I'm saying maybe he'll win another award.
Maybe he will. There's been a lot of times he's been kind of snubbed. Well, he's been nominated a bunch of times. He finally won something. It's like Steven Spielberg. He got nominated for a bunch of stuff, but he never actually got an Academy Award for directing until Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Which I have not seen that movie, and I really don't want to because I've been to those places.
Yeah, it's very sad.
And I've been to a couple of them, and it's haunting as hell. All right. So one battle after another, just the name alone attracts attention. Hell, the movie Sinners there right there, you're thinking, is this about Baptists?
I know, when I saw the title, I'm like, what's Sinners? So
I'll have to give a synopsis when I watch it and on the show next week, just to give a brief overview of it. But I'm really looking forward to see that. Not just because I love those types of movies that happen in that era, fighting injustice and whatnot, and especially a good movie with a lot of allegory in it. And I just like vampire flicks. Okay, next one.
Yeah.
This is a classic, and folks, if you have Netflix, you can watch it after the show tonight or whenever. Is Frankenstein.
Yeah, doesn't this have Bradley? What's the actor?
Let me look.
There's a.
It's directed by Guillermo del Toro, who's freaking a phenomenal director.
Yeah, but who's the actor that plays Frankenstein?
Let's find out. I'm going to look at the credits.
Or maybe I'm getting this confused with Bride.
A lot of people are actually, I think. Let me type in Frankenstein and we'll look at the cast.
Actually, I think I'm getting this mixed with Bride, which to me, I want to see Bride because actually I feel like that's kind of a cool interpretation of of the monster and his bride. Like it's a very interesting story.
Yeah. Well, you remember that one that actually it was was it Mary Shelley's Frankenstein that had oh boy, the guy that famous actor getting older. I'm trying to remember his name. He used to do stuff with Joe Pesci. He was in the movie Casino and Goodfellas.
Robert De Niro.
Remember Joe Pesci? Robert De Niro.
Yeah, is this a
Robert De
Robert
Niro.
De Niro? Okay.
I remember he actually played Frankenstein in one of those movies.
He was? Really?
Yes, he's actually played. I think it was Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and he was in it. And they actually created a wife for him. They brought in the bride of Frankenstein. It's not his name's not Frankenstein. Obviously, it's Frankenstein's monster, but
Yeah. That's why I said
No.
monster. Because
Frankenstein's monster. So,
Frankenstein is the creator.
yeah, he's the mad
I
scientist.
think a lot of people don't like, if you think of the monster, you call him Frankenstein, but it's like that's not really.
Yeah, we're not splitting hairs on that one. It's Frankenstein's monster. The creature, Jacob Elordi. I've never heard of him.
No, I'm getting it mixed because
Oscar Isaac plays Victor Frankenstein.
the other one is Christian Bale, I think, actually.
Okay.
Christian Bale's and the other one, I think.
The Bride.
Yeah.
Okay. Lady Elizabeth's Mia Goth. Oh, Christopher Waltz is in it. He's such a good actor. David Bradley's in it. Wow, really? Ralph Vinson. Lars Mikkelsen. I believe he was from Game of Thrones. A couple names I don't recognize, but that's a cast in this one, and it's got how many nominations did it have?
Lot.
Let's find out right quick. It had 9 nominations. That's pretty darn good.
I just remember it's like when La La Land came out, they're like La La Land wins, La La Land wins. Like every single award was La La Land, La La
I think
Land.
it had
La
like
La
13
Land, La La
nominations,
Land.
didn't it? It was just cleared house.
Yeah.
I've yet to see that, and I've actually heard it. There's some of the places I like to go, like in Courtside. It's about kind of people that just do vagabond, travel around. Have you seen it?
What?
La La Land.
Yeah, it's a good movie. You would really like it. They filmed it in Los Angeles.
Okay.
So it's a love story, and it's about there's singing in it, and it was filmed in Los Angeles, which is kind of cool because there's not a lot of films that are actually filmed in Los Angeles anymore.
No, because it's gotten too expensive. Kelly Jo Miller, we're gonna look up. Sinners was good. Wendy Hodges seen it. Wendy, did you see it with? Well, now it must have been on hiatus. Okay, Sinners was good. I look forward to it. Kelly Jo Miller, like open mic night. Got it. And then Wendy Hodge again has, or if it's too hot to go outside this weekend, watch all the Frankenstein movies in chronological order.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I got an idea. I have not seen the new Nosferatu movie that came out a little over a year ago. I love a good vampire flick. I'm going to watch Nosferatu and Sinners. I don't know which order, but I'm going to watch both of them tomorrow night.
Or you could just watch like a classic like Lost Boys or what was the one with that guy?
With the which one?
What was the movie? What was that one vampire film?
You talk about Interview with the Vampire with Brad Pitt and
No. It's with Christopher. It was like the vampire movie of the 80s.
Lost Boys?
No. Let me find out. It had Christopher something in it.
Christopher Walken?
No. It was Fright Night.
I forgot about that. I don't know. I know I've seen it.
That one I watched, and I probably should have been watching it. I watched that as a child at my babysitter's when I was in like grade school, and it really scared me. I had a lot of nightmares about vampires, but I always liked it. I always liked that movie.
Some are really good. I'm looking at Kelly Jo Miller stuff from earlier. Okay, get it now. Maya says, ooh, Lost Boys. Yeah. Lost Boys is great.
Yes.
Wendy Sage also has Nosferatu is also good with several exclamation points.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about that. Wendy, let me know if I can talk about the thing that you called me about this morning about. Let me know if I can mention that. Maya says Blade. That's a fun one, definitely.
With Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. That's one of the movies that kicked off the whole. They gave a model to and helped kick off the whole Marvel, movie thing. That's Before Dawn. I was trying to remember that one. That's a fun movie.
That's the one. Quentin Tarantino, right?
I believe he's in it.
I think that was directed by him.
It might have been. I think it was. Let's find out. Folks, double check. Let us know if From Dusk Till Dawn is a Quentin Tarantino movie. If y'all want to. Okay. Wendy called this morning, excited, and I pounded my feet, jumping up and down, going, holy cow. She got to sit in on a webcast interview with one of two remaining Navajo code talkers.
Oh, cool.
It was the one that was last name Begay, first name leaves me at the moment. I think you neuro thing. Who's the one that lied about his age being 15 years old. And he's now a whopping, apparently he's got it all there, hasn't missed a beat, 98 years old. Wow, she got to watch him tell the stories and whatnot. I mean, she told me that, and we got to watch it live. I'm just like, oh my God. I was just like, I was so excited for it. That was pretty cool. I love that. That was the best phone call of the week. Probably last two. All right. Next movie?
Yes.
Well, we got Frankenstein. It's supposed to be really, really good. Rotten score of 85%. Okay. So next one, we're getting down to 19 minutes. I'm trying to advance the slide.
Well, maybe Robert Rodriguez. Is he the guy that did Spy Kids? I think so.
I hope he does a lot better than...
Maya said Robert Rodriguez made Dusk Before Dawn. Let's see.
Robert Rodriguez. Okay. I know Quentin Tarantino, I believe, has a cameo in it. Definitely. An extended cameo with that. I have to rewatch that one too. I'm supposed to be doing a lot of research for school this weekend. Okay.
Hold on, Rodriguez.
Looking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next movie is going to be a little hard to talk about. We start with the movies we're more excited to watch.
Spy Kids. Yeah, Robert Rodriguez did Spy Kids.
Okay.
That's a really good show, by the way. If you ever watch any Spy Kids movies, they're pretty good. I always like them. They're fun. Okay.
All right. So the next movie we have, definitely we have the dude that was started, Timothy Chalamet, that we normally was just impressed in the Dune movies, is in a movie called Marty Supreme. Marty Mouser, a wild hustler with a dream no one respects, goes to hell and back in pursuit of greatness at table tennis. Rotten Tomatoes score 93%, which is amongst the highest here. I watched the trailer for it. I'm reading some reviews and watching some clips. It's kind of a comedy movie thing.
Oh, he was in Willy Wonka, which I'm like, eh.
Yeah, he was also Timothy Chalamet was definitely played Willy. It was in Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Okay.
This one, he just plays kind of a hustler that hustles like a Hollywood actress, and he just does a series of just hustles to try to get himself into a table tennis thing, and it just takes a lot of different directions in it. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people liked it. I mean, it's up for Academy Award with 9 nominations.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so Maya, I watched all of the Spy Kid movies, and I just saw a recent one. So there's Spy Kids 1 and 2. That's with Antonio Banderas. Spy Kids. There's Armageddon. So I watched. Okay, so there's Spy Kids all the time in the world. Spy Kids 3D Game Over, Spy Kids 2 Island of Lost Dreams. So I watched like all 3 of those, and then I have to check and see about Spy Kids all the time in the world, but I did watch Spy Kids Armageddon, and that was good. So
how many Spy Kid movies are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
16 more. They could be Police Academy movies. They tie around to that.
They're really fun. Like they're fun movies. Like I really enjoy them. All of them. They're just really good. They're fun. They're good. It's like the parents with the 2 kids. So it's good.
Doesn't it have a lot of them have like they're the final movies of Ricardo Montalban? Folks, if you don't know who that is, think Khan Noonien Singh, Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan. If you don't know that, think of Fantasy Island. I think of some of his last movies. Okay, we done with Marty Supreme?
Yes.
So we just have a couple movies left to go over, but we are obligated by Quarantinos to let you know about one of our favorite movies coming out, folks.
Yes, guys.
We love this one. We're still looking forward to it.
This one is a really good one. You guys are going to really love watching this movie. I mean, when we saw it, James and I were like, oh my God, this deserves Academy Awards.
Svea and I are going to rush when we get done to the local movie theaters. One of those theaters in either Campo, Ramona. Well, not Ramona. What's the name of the village?
There might be one in Menifee.
There might be one in Menifee. We'll have to go see we'll go see one of the fancy theaters and bring a seat cushion for either.
What about? No, there might be one in Hemet.
There might be one in Hemet. I was thinking either one. We'll have to rush down the one in Hamul or Campo, Salton City.
Or maybe it was Alpine.
Alpine, Winter Haven. Alpine's probably too big a place. Alpine or State Line to go see this movie, folks. We are so excited to bring you. Here's another Quarantinos movie coming out. You're gonna love it. Here we go.
City built on connection. Two worlds collide.
She's a best-selling romance author, but love, that felt like fiction.
I'm just here to deliver the packages. No romantic gestures.
You can't be the delivery.
Keep showing up, and I don't know what to do with that.
Then let me prove I'm not just another chapter you close. When fear threatens the final act.
Maybe some endings are worth rewriting.
Delivering love. If you notice, the delivery driver works for Quarantino's delivery services.
Yes, and you know what? James, maybe we need to win a date with James and go watch that movie with James.
Folks, you'll have to provide your own transportation to Ocotillo Wells, the movie theater there, to meet me to go watch this. Matter of fact, I believe that the movie premiere was held over at the High-End Theater over in Shoshone near the Death Valley National Park.
Wait, wasn't there one over in Dinosaur? I thought there was one in Dinosaur.
There probably was. Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
As well as next to the Virgin River off-ramp over in the gorge between St. George and Mesquite, Nevada.
Oh, but I think actually, are you sure you're not mixing that up with the one over off Gray Wells Drive?
No, I think it's actually probably going to be the higher-end theater. It's going to be the high-end theater over in Aguanga. Look, if you don't know the name, these place names, these are towns that are basically one-horse town, maybe too big to describe it. Maybe too fancy a big city a term. Okay. Quarantino movie is too scary for young people and old people alike. As said from my mom.
But I'm confused because that last movie doesn't have a scary thing going on with it.
Well, maybe she's scared of love.
Maybe.
I don't know. All right. So we have we'll have two more movies we're going to slam through right quick. We got 12 minutes left in the show, and we still have some contractual obligations with Quarantinos. Okay, next one we have is not that one. This one. There we go. Sentimental Value, which I love. It's got Bill Skarsgård, he's a cool actor.
Yeah.
Sisters Nora and Agnes reunite with their estranged father, Gustav, a once renowned director who offers Nora a role in what he hopes will be his comeback film. Nora turns it down, but soon discovers he's given the part to an eager young Hollywood star. Who's that one that played Barbie?
Oh, it's
Folks, let us know in the comments.
I know her name. She's
I know it's all over the place too. She did an amazing job as Harley Quinn.
Yeah, frick. Robbie.
Robbie Margot Robbie.
Yes.
All right, folks, if you're kind of wondering, and it hasn't been as bad as I thought tonight, I'm going to do this quick thing. In the ever-evolving symptoms of James's neurological deficits after the neuro whoopsie 3.5 years ago, it shifts about every couple months. And the latest one is we spin the wheel, and the little arrow landed on mispronouncing words like crazy and going completely mixing up and stumbling words. It's a little bit tonight, but that's the latest thing I get to look forward to. So now that explains that, back to the show. Sentimental Value. It's in French. a majority of it. So it's in that fancy Frenchy top. And
Cool.
it's a feel-good family thing. It's got a lot of reviews, different strokes. I would rather go see Sinners than Sentimental Value, but there's a thing for everybody. I don't know. Is this a Svea movie?
Maybe it sounds interesting. I can speak French, so when I watch movies in French, I can understand them a little bit better.
You can speak French?
Je parle un peu français.
French fry?
Yeah.
French?
I can understand. I can read it very well, and I can understand it slowly, and I can speak a little bit. It's just my vocabulary is kind of a little gone because I haven't really spoken in a long time.
Sounds like me in German and me in Spanish, surprisingly, too. I can get that. I didn't know you spoke Frenchy French. That's cool.
I think if I went to France, I think it would probably come back a little bit more. I've never been to France, so
I've been near France.
it's on my list of things I want to do in my life.
Oh, wouldn't it be cool to do a live episode from like the Louvre?
Yeah.
What?
I could stream live in France, right?
Talk about a big difference when you were in Japan and we had taught the time difference. This would be
Yeah.
as big a time difference, maybe a little less.
That was really cool, actually, that I was able to log in and be at Tokyo Disney.
Yeah, well, we're doing that live from you halfway around the world. That was pretty damn cool when that happened.
That was cool.
Okay. Sentimental Value. Feel good film, family film, definitely. We good with that one?
Yeah, I think I would watch it.
Okay. Last movie we're going to review is going to be Hamnet. You want to do the review? Or the synopsis?
Okay. After son Hamnet dies, aged 11, Agnes Shakespeare is struck with intense grief as she mourns with her husband William. The pair struggle to come to terms with the frailty of life and the ruthlessness of the plague. Set in 16th century England, Agnes, a healer by trade, must find a way to move on with her life and provide must find a way to move on with her life and provide for her other children. Could be interesting.
Here's what I think it amounts to. I watched some of the trailers and some other stuff from it today. It is sharing, it's talking about, obviously, William Shakespeare, 1500s, England. But it's talking about the family life from a woman's perspective and dealing with that, who's married to that, obviously to one of the most famous English authors and narrators in, history. Mm-hmm. But it tackles it from a woman's perspective on that one is what I'm digging from it, or what I'm gleaming from it, which is totally cool. Oh, I love it. I'd probably check it out. It's definitely going to probably be one of those hard to watch movies. I don't know if it's a bit melodramatic. I have no idea.
I just wonder about the language because it's hard sometimes to watch Shakespeare movies because of you have to get used to the language to understand it better. You know what I'm saying? If it's written in that tone,
I have no idea. From there, it looked like it was not as much. It wasn't thoroughly in that era of English that they talk in. But you got me wondering, what is the most difficult line in Shakespeare to read?
I mean, there's there was like pox redden wench of,
What is the most difficult line in Shakespeare to read? Yeah, there's definitely some stuff with that.
Yeah, like things that you wouldn't necessarily think of in these days.
The most difficult line in Shakespeare to read and interpret is frequently cited as "Hui, for his nose was as sharp as a pen, and a table of green fields."
His nose was as sharp as a pen,
and a table of green fields.
and
From Henry V, without editor Louis Theobald's famous emendation, and a babbled of green fields. This line from the folio is often seen as the nonsensical due to confusing imagery. There's other notoriously difficult or ambiguous lines to include. Ready?
Yeah.
Should I repeat the first one again just to soak it in?
Yes.
For his nose was as sharp as a pen, and a table of green fields.
That's so weird.
Here's another one. Well, this is the one that's notoriously difficult and ambiguous lines. This is probably the most famous of Shakespeare. To be or not to be? That is the question.
Yeah.
From Hamlet. Regards as difficult due to extreme linguistic density, high ambiguity, and philosophical complexity. All right, here's another one. Mary, this is Mishing Meliko. It means mischief. I'm sure I mispronounced those. Also from Hamlet. Often hard for modern audiences to interpret with Mishing Melecho, generally interpreted as sneaking mischief or skulking crime.
Did you ever see those videos of those people that are like creating these content videos where the husband and wife speak to them in Shakespearean tones?
Yeah. I think we could go
Those
on without that, but we still have Hamnet to finish, and we still have
Yes.
some contractual obligations.
Okay. We got to hurry up because we have like not even 4 minutes.
Yeah, that is it with the movies, folks. We covered the ones you probably interested, depending on what kind of movie you generally like. But we still have a something else to bring up on that one is we also have personally the movie that Svea and I were talking about earlier, the one we both want to see.
This one,
number one on our list.
This is one that you're going to want to take the boat across from Long Beach to Catalina to go watch this movie in the Avalon Casino Theater.
Matter of fact, that may be a little too easy to get to. We might want to talk about Camp Cherry Valley or Twin Harbors, the movie theater in Twin Harbors.
Sorry.
It's okay. Folks, here comes, not image, video. Folks, here comes the movie that we are all been waiting for. This is the Rock'em Sock'em Space Venture.
At first contact, it's the invasion.
Team, we going hot.
Copy. Let's move. When the world falls, only Quarantino stands between us and extinction. This fall, the fight for...
They hit every city in hours, and they'll take more if we don't stop them.
Targets inside that ship, no second chances.
We end this now. This time, the fight goes to their doorstep. Invasion Quarantine Part 2.
It's supposed to be Quarantinos.
So
that looked, I mean, when I saw that trailer, I soiled myself.
And you're admitting that? I thought you weren't going to admit that.
We are honest with our audience. We don't hide nothing. Except the fact I'm wearing gym shorts underneath this nice shirt.
I thought you were going to wear a bow tie tonight.
I was thinking about it. I was remembering that and wondering if you'd remember too. Princess Leia doesn't have a bow tie.
She's like, dang it. Now I'm on the TV.
I'm looking for Mr. Quackers. He still has a bow tie on. I don't have a bow tie, but I have a fancy hat.
Okay.
With the price tag.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We do have one more movie from our sponsor that, folks, you're going to want to get in line right there in El Centro, playing in El Centro, but mostly the Hine Theater. Go over and see the premiere. Premiering soon. We will announce it over in Holtville. You want to see this. This is probably the most heroic movie we will ever see in our times.
Actually, I heard that the opening day will have all the actors appear at the theater.
It will. Right there in Holtville, California, folks.
Yes.
Get ready for it. Here it comes.
In a world drowning in dirty laundry, one machine rises above the rest. Quantum Clean 5000.
I built it to clean the world.
The world's greatest washing machine saves us, saves the world.
That's awesome.
And it's probably still under warranty by Quarantinos.
It's time.
It is time, folks. So we've reviewed our 4 choice movies and the ones that are been choiced for us.
Yes, we definitely want you guys to watch all of those movies. Do not forget, watch them in your local theaters.
You can watch them on streaming services. They may be playing in the local theaters, and the ones from Quarantinos. Remember, go check out the movie theaters. Bring your own cushion, because those folding chairs get kind of cold in those theaters.
Yes.
Some may be even indoors with air conditioning or swamp cooler. In Holtville, Julian, Campo, Hamul, Amboy, State Line, Mesquite, or just outside Mesquite, and the rest stop over between Palm Springs and Banning on the I-10.
Yes.
Mostly the eastbound lanes. That one.
Yes.
Thank you for the show, Svea and James. Have a nice weekend, everybody. We will be back next week. I'm doing it again. We will be back next week. Next week's show subject, folks, is pickles.
No.
Pickles and mushrooms. Pickles, mushrooms, and Dijon. Pickles, mushrooms, Dijon, and Arco.
Country music.
Huh?
And country music.
Country music and Arco sushi. All right, folks. Been fun. We are live back next week live. We're all good.
If you guys are in LA area, come visit us at the Long Beach Powwow. Woohoo!
And if you're somewhat near LA, go to the Long Beach Powwow. It's been going on over 50 years. They do a great job.
Yes.
And with that, get ready to dance with us, folks. And I'm looking for, where is it? How come this file's never easy to find?
I don't know.
Show cold screen, show open. Okay, here we go. Dance with us, folks. Aw, ain't he cute? Hey, Svea. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Blech.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Blech.
To be or not to be.
Good night.
Overfront, missing the show. Okay. Good night, folks. See you next week. We are live.